Hi everyone, Alan from Newlands Nursery, and this is today's 5-Minute Friday, and we've got one of my favourite ones for you because I absolutely love rosemary plants. And actually there's studies to be shown that it can help improve your memory, and as I get older that's probably no bad thing. I add rosemary to so much cooking, and this container is sort of dual purpose in as much as you can pick from it in order to add it to your cooking and things like that, but it's going to look good as well. We've got 3 different types of rosemaries. We've got Perigold here, we've got a pink flowering rosemary, and we've got a prostrate rosemary. This is foxtail, which is going to trail over the side. So first off, we're going to add a multi-purpose compost into the container. Now, any multi-purpose is good apart from the fact we want it quite open. So this one's got a nice lot of bark in it. That helps it drain really well. So I'm just going to scoop the compost into here, and I'm going to fill it around about 9 centimetres from the top, because these are 9 centimetre pots. So we can test it by getting your plant like that and just see where it's going to sit in right, and we want it to sit around about here. Something which I should have mentioned is make sure you've got drainage on the base of your pot. So there's holes in the base of this, because whilst rosemaries are quite tolerant of loads of different conditions, they do like a little bit of drainage. That's why we want a nice open compost that's going to drain well. And now we got the compost in, all we have to do is add the plants. So what I'm going to do is, because we're planting 3 in here, it doesn't really matter where you put them, but we put them towards the edge and we just place them on the soil, don't push them down. Then we get the Perigold here. It's really thick stems to it, fantastic for cooking with this one, a lovely bushy plant. And where I'm going to put this container is probably going to be the back. I put it against the wall, and the front will have this foxtail variety in here, and I'm going to encourage it, even to start with, to trail over the outside, just like that. So if we take a look inside there, there's obviously now gaps around, but you'll see it's relatively deep inside this container. I could go up a little bit more, but what we like to do is leave a bit of a gap, and that will act as a water reservoir. So now all we need to do is add compost in the gaps. So this foxtail has stems that like to trail over a lot, so you have to move those out the way while you're filling up the compost. But you'll notice I haven't squashed the plant down. That is something we see a lot of people doing, especially when they're new to horticulture, is they really squash the plant down. Now all that's going to do is compact the roots, compact the soil, and make it harder for the roots to get into its new home. Just like that. Okay, and you work your way around, and once you fill all the gaps in, we'll show you what that looks like, that it's not all the way to the top. Brush any surplus compost off the leaves and stems, and once we've got it all tucked in nicely, if we zoom in there, you'll see our level of compost is not all the way to the top. So when we water this, then that will hold an element of water and really helps it soak into the compost. If you fill it all the way to the top, what you'll find is you water it and you're going to lose 50% of it over the side. So it's as simple as that. All that it takes now is a good water. Remember, it's in its new home now. Just give it a nice good water. And away you go. That will grow. Very low maintenance container, very easy to grow, and nice and easy to pick your rosemary for your cooking. Any questions at all, obviously get in contact. We're here to help. See you soon.